Hey you all, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Before we jump into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And as you can tell by the title and as you can tell by these hands, we got some work to do, okay? We are doing my Valentine's Day nails, okay? If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I was choosing between two inspo photos. This was the style and the design that you all chose. So I'm feeling it. I add my own little flair to it, okay? If I can find the inspo picture, I will put it up. But yeah, let's just jump into the video. So this first part is merely just prepping the nails, okay? You gotta get them ready for some tips, for some polygel so that they will stick, so that they will last long. So that's all you see me doing here, pushing back my cuticles, filing, clipping the nails, okay? The basic nail prep, okay? And if you all would like me to do a detailed nail prep video, I can, but it's pretty self-explanatory, okay? If you've been to a nail shop, it's the same old, same old. So we're gonna speed this part up. All right, now that the nails are prepped and ready to go, we're just going to take this acetone to pretty much dehydrate the nail, make sure that there's no oils, lotions, all of that stuff on the fingernail so that the polygel and the tips will stick to the actual nail. This next part, you see me getting out my nail tips. Now, these nail tips are off of Amazon. I will drop the link below to these nail tips. I like them. They're easy to work with. They fit my nail. They stick pretty well. So if you're interested in these nail tips, check down below in the description box. But basically, you guys, this is if you've ever done your own nails with like the press-ons. You know, when we was little, when we was thirsty to get our nails done, but who was gonna pay $20, $30 to get our nails done? This that part where you just find the right size tip to your nail, and that's what you see me doing here. Y'all see that sunlight coming through? Okay. Anyway, so now that I have found the right size tips, you all see me putting on these gloves. These gloves are really important just in terms of if you're using a UV light, right? You want to protect your hands, okay? Just like any UV light, you put on sunscreen. Can't put on sunscreen because I'm about to do my nails and we don't want the nails to be slippery. So you put on these gloves and it protects your hands, your fingers, the skin, while you're doing your nails, while you're putting it in the UV light. So you see me putting on these gloves here, and then I'm just going to take my glue. I feel like it's a step up from regular nail glue when you have press-ons. So I'm just taking this and I'm putting just a dot of glue at the very tip of my nails and then putting the tips on my actual fingernail. All right, so once all the tips are on the nail, I am going to kind of clip the nail in the length and the shape that I kind of want so that I'm not doing extra work. So like I said, I'm doing this almond shaped tip. So I'm going to take my nail clip and I'm going to kind of clip the tips rather, on like a diagonal. Just watch. So something I did before I just cut all the tips of the nails, I just did my thumb first just so I can get an idea of how I'm about to shape this bad boy. Sometimes my almonds are a little bit more stiletto. Sometimes they're a little bit more round. So I just wanted to make sure I got the shape down before I did all the other fingers. So that is what you see me doing here. All right, now that the nail tips are all filed to the desired shape, I'm going to put on one coat of base coat. This allows the polygel and everything to basically stick to the nail. So I am putting on just one layer of base coat, and then you want to make sure you cure the base coat. You don't want to just start putting polygel on top of the base coat. You have to cure it first. So that's what I do. You see me doing here for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to take my polygel. This polygel is by McCart. It is called Daydream, I believe. And it's that kind of soft baby pink / nudie color that I was going for. And it's opaque, which I like because sometimes the transparent polygel, you can see my actual nail through it. All right, this is the fun but stressful part of it all. So you take the polygel, squeeze it out the tube, okay? And you want to just put I'd say a medium-sized bead at the very top of your nail, near your cuticle. This will allow you to make the nail kind of thick, build you a somewhat of an apex, okay? And you're going to see me dip my brush into some alcohol. I poured just some regular alcohol into, yes, a shot glass. Okay, don't judge me. And I am going to pat down the polygel. I am not pushing it down. I'm gently patting it near my cuticle so that I am building that apex. So I will say this: when using polygel, practice makes perfect. Started doing my nails in the height of quarantine, okay? And I was bored and I wanted my nails done. The more I do it, the more I use polygel, the better I am. It does take a while. You have to be patient. You don't want to get frustrated. But you want to be gentle. That is the key. You don't want to be too rough with it, or it will look bumpy and going to require a lot of filing. And that is ultimately what you're trying to avoid. The more smooth it looks on your nail, it will be easier to file it later on once you're done. So I'm going to finish up this thumb, and then I'm going to speed this part up, and you all can watch me do the rest of my nails. All right, I lied. This is the fun part because this means you're almost done. You take your file and you kind of want to just reshape the shape you initially had created when you cut the tips. So that's what I'm doing here, just kind of smoothing everything out. And you'll see I'm not using the file on the top of my nail as much because it is already kind of smooth. This Polygel is super easy to use. It doesn't slip and slide. It's very sturdy, which kind of makes it a little easier to use and makes it a little bit more smooth once you're finished and you need to file your nails. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so boom. Obviously, you see both my hands are done now, and I am just finishing up the filing to make things look extra good, okay? Then we move on to the design, okay? So now we are going to take this this gel nail polish is by Beetles, also off of Amazon. You all already know, check the description box if you are interested in purchasing this. But now we are going to take a small brush. I actually got this brush from Michael's. This is what I use to do designs on my nails. So really, all you're going to do is dip that brush into the nail color and paint on the tips. Now, freehanding a tip is way easier than you think. All you need to do is kind of decide how thick or thin you want that tip to be, and you just eyeball it. Now, I don't cure it until I love exactly the way it comes out, and you all will see here that I started to do a design and it just wasn't hitting, and I ended up kind of doing like a heart-shaped design at the tip of my nails. All right, so I do about 3 coats of this color on my tips because I want it to be nice and vibrant, okay? So I go over this a couple times. I do cure it each time for 30 seconds. So to my girls that are like, I don't know, can I do this on my own? Can I do this by myself? I don't know if it's going to come out right. Just do it, okay? Just do it. Save you some coins. I actually find it to be very relaxing. Put me on a show child and do my nails. I would say it used to take me, no lie, you all, it used to take me about 4 hours to do my nails because I wanted them to come out perfect. I didn't want them to look like I did them myself, okay? Now it takes me about half the time to do it just because I got my technique down. The process is like very familiar to me. So I just say go for it, try it. There are a lot of polygel kits on Amazon that range from like $15, $20 up to $40 that have the UV light in there already, that have multiple different colors of polygel that you can play with. So I just say go for it, try it. The worst that can happen is, child, they don't come out right, and you just have to go make you a nail appointment. It's okay. It's okay. You just try next time. All right, and of course, the top coat, baby. Okay, a fresh set ain't a fresh set without some top coat. So that's what you see me doing here. Putting on a thin layer of top coat. You don't want it to be too thick. After you put on that top coat, you want to just go ahead and do what you've been doing. Cure it again. And boom, you all. Please do not forget that cuticle oil. Take your cuticle oil. And boom. Y'all, so cute. Love, love, love. I don't typically experiment with color. And these came out so cute. I'm so proud of myself. Every set I do, I say is my favorite set. These, I think, are my favorite set. Love these for Valentine's Day. Switch up the color. This would be cute in the summer, you know, or in the fall. I love this design on this shape. It just, it's so fire to me and super trendy. So I hope you all really enjoyed this video. Remember, plant the seeds that God has already given you. Water them and watch yourself blossom because it is bound to happen. All right, you all, I'm out. Peace.